Dubbed by some as the last politician, outgoing U.S. President Joe Biden certainly comes from a different era of realpolitik, so to say. Served by the previous Trump administration's ability to forge the Abraham Accords between Israel, the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, and Morocco, the outlook for Middle East policy under Biden looked somewhat hopeful. But when the Hamas assault on October 7th happened, the Biden administration had to find a way to walk the delicate diplomatic tightrope while asserting its support for Israel and advocating for a two-state solution. Meanwhile, under the Biden administration and with a tremendous amount of pressure in the Middle East, a framework for Palestinian statehood would be one of the main steps to allow Saudi normalization with Israel, the so-called unicorn deal of the Middle East. Understanding the regional shift that would occur if both countries would have ties, Biden's policy towards Saudi Arabia shifted from being critical to warming up to the Gulf Kingdom in the hopes of closing a diplomatic deal. Siding more with Saudi Arabia was also part of another strategy, pushing back against Iran, one of the kingdom's unofficial foes for leading the Islamic world. And after Iranian proxy Hezbollah joined the war between Hamas and Israel on October the 8th, another angle of the problematic Middle East had opened up: Lebanon. Over a year after Israel and Hezbollah started to exchange fire, and nearly 2 months after the IDF sent in ground troops to destroy Hezbollah positions in South Lebanon, U.S. envoy Amos Hochstein was able to broker a ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah and de facto allow Lebanon to regain some form of international legitimacy, with a delicate ceasefire holding between Israel and Hamas as they exchange hostages for prisoners, and another delicate ceasefire holding between Hezbollah and Israel. The incoming Trump administration has its own foundations to start building its own legacy in the Middle East.